So, good morning, Chandra.
Good morning, Bhavi.
So, last class we discussed about linear position sensor.
Yes.
Using resistive elements.
Yes.
So, what shall we do today?
Maybe
I have a picture here.
Yeah, maybe we should look at an application. right?
Application?
Because we saw how it, can detect distance.
Correct.
Measure distance.
Correct.
So
In one axis.
in one axis. So
But joystick, on the other hand, may need two axes, no?
this is true. Yes.
Or if I'm vertical, then maybe I'm at this point.
Yes.
If I move X direction, I may also move Y direction, or a combination.
Yes.
So suppose if I'm here, that of course has Y and X component.
Yes. So in this case,
How will I do?
Two axes.
Yeah, I need information at least on two axes.
Yes.
So that we can get these components.
Correct.
This value and this value.
Yes. But if you know XY, doesn't matter where we are, we should be able to get the position.
So, but definitely with one displacement sensor is not possible.
No. Even if you put one, and if you put 90 degrees to each other, then what about the middle? How are you going to write? So that is also a question.
I didn't get.
So you could have, as you said, one straight line.
So let's say one resistive sensor in this direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I think you need another one in the other direction.
Another one in the other direction. Something like this.
Yes.
Okay. And then there should be the wipers moving accordingly.
Exactly.
So this lever and then these wiper points will have to be somehow mechanically connected.
Correct.
That we will leave it to the mechanical engineer for now. Yeah, I think there should be a mechanism that moves this wiper in the Y direction and moves this wiper in the X direction.
Correct.
Depending on the direction in which
the joystick
bottom is moving.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that means if I can apply, let's say, 5 volt and minus 5 volt. If I'm at the center, I'll get 0 volts.
Okay.
If I come down, I'll get minus voltages.
Yes.
If I go up, I get positive voltages. So I can kind of get the 2 quadrants.
Yes.
X also will do again 5 volts or minus 5 volts and 5 volts. I'm just giving an example. So that way, if I'm at 0, I get 0, 0. If I'm, let's say, at this position, E1, then I get a positive voltage corresponding to X and a negative voltage corresponding to Y.
Yes.
Or if I am somewhere here, 2 negative voltage.
Yes.
Correct. So it looks quite straightforward.
Yes.
So I have a better diagram. Yeah. So the Rx here represents the one in the X direction.
Okay.
Ry here represents the one in the Y direction.
Right.
And of course, the wipers are marked there. And it is powered using plus VR and minus VR.
Right. So the interesting thing here is, compared to what we did before, which is the single line, is that now you have the wiper at the middle.
Correct.
Right? Because if you look at this diagram here, the sign is important. Right?
Yes. Otherwise, we will not be able to resolve whether I moved in the
left or right or
left or
up or down.
Correct.
So that's one of the main differences compared to this.
Yes. So that is actually managed using the supply voltage. Earlier we just connected, I think we applied 10 volts like this in our example.
Yes.
Then we were getting 5 volts.
Correct.
Now it is changed to, let's say, minus 5 this side and plus 5 this side.
Right.
And it's the Y is also connected to the same power supply. Right? So that's all a joystick is done.
That's all.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So now it depends on how many number of turns, etc. That decides your resolution. If you want better sensitivity, you may increase the voltage, excitation voltage, and also choose the value of resistance. I mean the resistance, so RAB, right, in such a way that the power loss is very low. So you can do all this optimization depending on the requirement. Right.
So the type of linear displacement sensor you use, right?
Yeah.
Because you yesterday showed
two types.
Two types.
The one wire wound and the other one it's a conductive plastic,
right,
which is smooth.
Right.
We could use both. Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on the space available, cost, etc. You can consider, and then if you are building, both will work. Right. Of course, the conductive plastic one will be
smoother. Yeah.
Maybe it will work longer, right? Because there is very less friction between the wiper and the sensing element, right? The wire wound one definitely will have some friction.
As we saw, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a nice, simple application, right?